I'm not quite sure what to call this. I guess it's kind of like Angry Birds meets a strategy game meets curling, and instead of birds, you're launching squid. I mean, unless you're a Red Wings fan, this all probably sounds crazy, but alas, here we are. And they're wearing cowboy hats. Crazy ideas don't always make great games, but sometimes they do. And this is definitely one of those cases. This is Squid's Wild West, a bizarre premise and an excellent little thing in the App Store. This is actually a sequel to a 2011 game called SQUIDS, which had the same unique action RPG kind of gameplay. You control an ever-growing team of squids on a fun quest to find another squid. Or something. I don't know. I mean, the characters are talking squids. Does it really matter? What's important is what you're doing with those squids. The levels have enemies scattered all over the place, and generally, you have to take them out. You do that by touching the squid, pulling back like a slingshot, aiming your shot, and releasing. The squid goes flying and causes damage to anything that gets in its way. The great thing about Squid's Wild West is that each squid has different abilities, so launching one is a different experience from launching another. One might have more endurance, which means you can toss them several times before the turn is over. The squids fall into categories as well, so some can shoot, some can heal, and before every level, you can assemble your team to match your playstyle. And of course, each level has special objectives to shoot for as well. There's one for finding a hidden star, and one for keeping all your squid alive. You see, once your turns are over, the enemy gets their turn, so it really behooves you to be as efficient as possible with your attacks. There's definitely strategy to this game, but it's still accessible, which is awesome. Squid's Wild West is a pretty bizarre game, but it's also a pretty awesome game. The gameplay is addictive, the game looks beautiful, it's everything you want from a great iOS game, and it only costs $1. Talk about stretching your dollar, it's Squid's Wild West!